You know
all
what
the
I
way
think is
around.
weird? Is that angels can make children.
Right.
Why did they have semen?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But why would God make them like that? It doesn't make any sense.
Right. So why would the angels even have reproductive organs?
Right.
What would they need them for? Were they just created beings? And I think the answer is the angels are literally just the children of God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Meaning God physically copulated with somebody. According to Canaanite culture, that would have been probably Asherah.
Who's that?
The supreme female deity within Canaanite culture. That
Right.
is the consort of El. And she also shows up in archaeology at least once as the consort of Yahweh.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a really interesting potsherd that has some text and a depiction on it that refers to Asherah and Yahweh as being together. But nevertheless, in ancient Near Eastern culture, the gods came to be just like humans through reproduction. In fact, the Babylonian texts were quite explicit as to how the deities were made. In the tale of Enki and Ninhursag, it states that Enki distributed his semen designated for Damganaununa, which is another name for Ninhursag. He poured semen into Ninhursag's womb, and she conceived the semen in the womb, the semen of Enki. It's actually quite common in ancient Sumerian and Babylonian literature. What's really interesting, too, in the Babylonian creation myth, it is said that the gods are made in the image of their fathers. So, for example, Anshar made his eldest son, Anu, in his image. And the god Anu begat Nudimud, which is also known as Ea, in the image of himself. Very familiar if you remember Genesis. Which is why they're called the Anunnaki in some of the ancient texts, because they're the product of the combination of Anu and Ki, the Anunnaki. I say all that to say this, in ancient Near Eastern culture, the angels were not these winged celestial beings with no bodies. They were just like mankind, which is why in the scriptures it says that mankind were created in God's image.